What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. In this video, I want to show you one of our fun striking and batting games that we like to do during our batting and fielding unit called Foursquare Baseball, also known as Grand Slam. This game is kind of the same concept as Dirty Backyard. If you've ever played Dirty Backyard, then you know the purpose of the game is to try to get the least number of balls or trash in your yard and get more into the other yard. Usually we play with the throwing. If you've never played it, you can check it out, the game video on our YouTube channel. I'll link it up in the description. But basically this is a 4-team game. You can play it as a 2-team game, but I like the 4-team version because it adds a little bit more strategy. So you're gonna wanna divide your playing space up into 4 quadrants. We usually play inside, but I have played it outside, and it's actually great to play it outside as well. We don't have any great space, but if you have a good field, this is a really fun game to play outside. It lets you spread out a little bit. You can make the quadrant with either a tug-of-war rope or like a long piece of paracord rope, which is what we've done, or you can use cones or poly spots, whatever you want to kind of create that 4-square pattern. And the way I like to do it is I start level 1 as just having 1 tee or 1 large cone for the kids to hit off of, to kind of make sure that everybody's dropping the bat, everybody's following the rules, everybody understands how the rotation works. And then for level 2, we add in a 2nd tee. I didn't get any footage of myself teaching the game, but I do have some footage from 2011, my original video explaining the game, and also some footage of Marcus teaching it as well. So I'm gonna clip those in. You'll see Marcus is using a wiffle ball for his, and he's using larger cones to strike off of. So there's some different variations that you can try out as well. And the ball I like to use is this Franklin ball. So you'll see in the video we're using like a white plush ball, but since then, that was in 2011, so it was 13 years ago, a lot of those balls have gotten ripped up and messed up, so we've kind of switched to using these or a high bounce tennis ball, which is also what we use in our paddles unit. So sometimes I use those with my younger kiddos, and I'll use these with the older kiddos. These bounce a little bit better, so your kids are gonna be able to hit these farther. They also make like practice softball wiffle balls that are a little bit more squishy and not that hard plastic, so it's not gonna hurt as much if it hits you in the face. And you can find those anywhere. If you just Google like practice softball or practice wiffle ball, you'll be able to find those. So here's the video. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching.
You're gonna have that bat back, feet apart, level swing. Does everybody see that? Now, when you play the game of baseball, if you make contact with the ball, where do you go?
First base.
You go to first base. Do you run with the bat when you go? No. So after you swing today and you make contact, that back, feet apart, level swing, you're gonna drop that bat. Everybody say, drop the bat.
Drop the bat.
Cool. Stand up with your imaginary bat. Let's practice together. Hold that imaginary bat in your hand. Do you have one hand stacked right on top of the other hand? Have that bat back, feet apart. Level swing. Drop the bat. Awesome. Pick it up. Let's try it again.
And there are 4 tees, 4 groups in each corner. The first person, when the music starts, is going to pick up the ball. Go ahead. They're going to run up as fast as they can. They're going to put it on the tee. They get 1 swing. If they hit the tee and the ball falls down, then that's a point in their square. They're trying to hit it to the other squares. They drop the bat. They go tag the bucket. Tag the bucket. Once they tag the bucket, next person goes up. So the whole point of the game is to have the least number of balls in your square. So you're trying to hit it into the other squares. You don't want to have any balls in your square. When there are no balls left in your bucket, you are allowed to pick up a ball out of your square, put it on the tee, and hit the ball. You stop the music after about 2 minutes, and then count up the balls.
Now, when you practice, you want the tee to be in between your feet. Remember, my side's facing where I want to hit the ball. The tee's going to be in between my feet. So the tee and my toes make what shape?
A triangle.
A triangle. If I'm standing up here, do I have a triangle?
No.
No. So make sure you're on the side with your side facing to where you want to hit. I got my triangle. I'm going to hold that back. I'm going to say, ready, set, swing. Ready, set, swing. You swing that ball, drop the bat, and then go back and sit against the wall. If your team runs out of wiffle balls in the bucket, then you can pick up 1 wiffle ball off the ground and place it on the tee. But you cannot pick one up off the ground and hit it off until you have how many wiffle balls in your bucket? 0. Everybody got it? Cool beans.
right, when I say go, you are going to pick up the balls that are in your square, only your square. If you put a ball in someone else's square, you will sit out for the next round, bring the buckets to the middle of the gym. Go.
Right now we're going to split the gym into 4 areas. So this line right here in the middle of the gym, we call this the hot dog line. That splits it in half. And then we use this line right here, what we call the hamburger line, that splits it in half again. When I say go, you are going to clean up the wiffle balls that are in your area. So red team, from here all the way to the wall, you clean up all the wiffle balls, place them in your bucket. Yellow team, your area is right here. You clean up all the wiffle balls, put it in the bucket. Blue team, you're right over here. Green team, you're right here. Listen, you should not cross this hot dog line. You should not cross this hamburger line. After you clean up, then you need to bring Coach Nellums your bucket, then go back and sit against the wall. Does everybody understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
So you clean it up, put it in the bucket, bring the Coach Nellums. Go.
All right, once you get done playing the game, you're going to bring the buckets to the middle, and then you count the balls in the bucket. Whoever's got the least number of balls, which you can usually just look at it and tell, is the winner. So right now, this bucket right here has the least number of balls. So that means the red team would be the winners of that round, so they would get 1 point. Good job, red team.
Congratulations. We have one team that has less than all of the other teams. Congratulations to the yellow team. Give them a big round of applause. Would you like to play again?
Yeah!
All right, so listen, we'll give you another round to play. Remember, we're trying to strike that with control. When I say go, come get your team bucket, and then you can talk with your teammates about how you're going to win round number 2. Go, come get your buckets, take it back to your team. Raise your hand if you can tell me some good strategies that you've learned playing this game so far. Excellent. Having that tee in between your feet is a great way to have really good control where you're hitting. Land. So the teams are trying to hit the ball in different areas. So one person hitting here, other person's hitting there. William? I like that. So before William swings, he likes to set himself up by testing to make sure everything is good, and then he takes the swing. That's a really good strategy. There's a lot of cool strategies out there. I got some good news and I got some sad news. Sad news is that we're running out of time. Good news is we got time to play one more round before you leave. So when I say go, come back and get your team bucket. We'll play one more round before you leave. Go.
A couple of modifications you can make for the game are, we were using these for the video. They're just squishy softballs. If you want to, you can also use these like high density tennis foam balls. We were also using these plastic bats. If you wanted to be a little bit more safe, you can use the half needle. Those work pretty well as well. One really big safety thing is make sure you drop the bat. If they sling that bat, they do not play in the next round. That's one rule that we are very strict on. And making sure that each kid is tagging that bucket every time before the next person goes. Hope y'all enjoy it.
That's it, guys. A few other fun variations that you can try out if you want to are adding in fielders. So like if you wanted to add some fielders, some defense, and allow a couple kids from each team to stand on the lines, the mid lines, and try to block a team from being able to hit into their square and practice, being able to get in position to field the ball. that's a fun variation. You can also add in, if you wanted to, some gymnastics mats standing up on their side on the lines, and that kind of motivates the students to hit up over a fence. I call that one over the fence. And that's a fun variation, because the kids that are hitting those ground balls are going to stay in their square, but the ones that can start to hit it upward over the fence are going to go into another square. So that's another fun variation you could try out. You can also do the 2-team version, just having 2 teams hitting 2 opposite sides, although I really prefer the 4-team version because it adds some more strategy in. Thanks for watching, and as always, have fun and teach on. Good luck in your next batting and fielding unit.